Hello and welcome to the question session. My name is Skylar Mulyson, and today I want to talk a little bit about why asking clear and concise questions is so important. Let's say Ruby wanted to know what time her friends want to get dinner. Would it be beneficial to just text them and ask, "Hey guys, what time?" Maybe if the context of what they were previously talking about was the dinner, but if she were to just send that question without any other indication that helps them understand what exactly she was asking or thinking, they will probably reply with something like, "What time what?" Which then leads to more confusion, more question asking, and that could have all been avoided if she were to just ask, "What time are we going to dinner tonight?"
To answer the question, why do people ask questions? And I think it's because they're looking for some sort of answer, obviously, but like in order to gain a knowledge of some sort on a subject they're looking for.
Going off of what Eric said about asking questions, in Allison King's article, Guiding Knowledge Construction in the Classroom, she mentions the constructivist theory of learning and says that learning involves a meaning-making process. She says the individual may draw inferences about the new information, take a new perspective on some aspect of their existing knowledge, elaborate the new material by adding details, and finally, generate relationships between the new material and information already stored in memory.
I think people ask questions because it's the easiest way to find new knowledge on things you're curious about and to develop theories. And I think questions are important to form opinions on things you're unsure about.
You're eating my ice cream. What's this?
For our next question-asking scenario, Ruby comes home from a lovely run around the wonderful city of Fargo and walks in on Katie eating her ice cream. At first glance, this may not be the most shocking of observations, but she'll begin to ask herself questions such as, why is Katie eating my ice cream and why is she passed out on the couch? Upon further investigation, she finds the note and her questions are abruptly answered. Besides hypothesizing what may have caused your roommate to overload on double chocolate gelato, we ask questions every day to better understand the world around us.
I think questions are important because they challenge us to find the truth and develop our critical thinking skills and help us become more knowledgeable, which is important because knowledge is power.
Students need to ask questions in the classroom for two reasons. One, to understand the questions and the topics that the teacher is presenting, and two, for them to better understand how to go get answers to the questions, to understand and to help others.
I think that science is important because it helps us understand the entire world that we live in, and always lends us to look at things from an interesting perspective.
Science is important to continue progressing as a species and to keep advancements coming that benefit humankind and the Earth.
Literacy means having the ability to look at facts and figures and to look at data and make sense of it for yourself, and then to also use what you have taken from that data, whatever conclusions you have made, and to use that information and to make a decision, a logical decision.
To me, scientific literacy means you have a strong enough base in science so that you can not only learn new information on your own, you're going to take bias within the information you found and you can then teach said information to individuals who may not have a science background at all.
Just like what Danny and Houston said, scientific literacy is more about being able to apply what you've learned in science to the world around you in a positive way. From Norris and Phillips' paper, How Literacy in its Fundamental Sense is Central to Scientific Literacy, we all have literate minds and we use scientific literacy-based concepts in our thinking and our talking. Researchers have found it extremely difficult to come to a solid consensus on a definition of scientific literacy because it's just a very vast concept. Regardless, no matter what career path you are currently on or you may choose, being familiar with science is important because it is applicable to our daily lives. Always remember to ask questions because, like Walker said, knowledge is power.